Hello everyone and welcome back guys to the 5th episode of the Minecraft Moon SMP. Guys, today we're over at spawn real quick. Now I took a look at the votes from the shaders poll that I did in the last episode. I want to talk about that right now. And so far I think like 12 or 14 people said yo we should keep shaders, and 2 people said we shouldn't. See, I feel bad for those 2 people if I do keep shaders on. But then again, so many people love shaders, and it's like, including myself, it's just really nice. I mean, look at the water. How can you not like this water? And I guess it's because some areas are really dark or you're not used to it and all that kind of good stuff. But today I want to check out the Kotie So Far non-profited shop. And we've got 6 diamonds in here. Now the reason why is because apparently when I bought, oh, you can buy brewing stands now. We might actually buy one of those. When I bought these saddles over here, I apparently paid too much, but I thought they were 5 diamonds each. So yeah, I paid too much for these. We're gonna get 1. So we're gonna, just because I don't want to go do it myself, I guess we just replace that. There you go. But I think the reason why we haven't made any profit is because it's not a shop. It just looks like, you know, an image. Now over here, people have been buying chicken. Oh, GG. Now, the reason why people have been buying chicken is because of something that I want to work on in today's episode. I would do the shop, right? I would do the shop, but the problem is I got something that's pretty more important, or that's a bit more important to work on. Now, over at spawn. Actually, let's head over there first. Okay, guys, so we're getting closer to spawn, and actually, I just noticed one thing. So, on Twitter, I said something about a clip I couldn't use in the last episode, or not just on Twitter, I even said in my episode. Now, I figured out why I couldn't use that, because my mic had been muted, and I don't know why it had been muted, but I've actually found out why, and do I have auto? Okay, I have auto jump on. That was a bit confusing. That's in controls. So the reason why is because if I click my middle mouse button, it will actually stop recording my mic, and that's in case I get interrupted, or if I just need to mute my microphone, and I totally forgot about that thing, so I must have hit it before I actually started recording. Now, this is the chicken farm that everyone's been getting chicken from. Now, if you look at this, temporary closed for redesign, please turn back in a couple of days. Location might move as well. Your local chicken delivery. Now, so far, I've actually just, this one's filled up with eggs. Like, there's so many eggs. You can see this one's full, this one's full, this one's full. And the reason why I've made it like that is because I feel like it's, or I want to redo this. Now, in order to do that, we actually need to move over to a different world. Now, I want to move over to first the Season 1 map of Moon, and then I want to move over to a creative world where we're going to do something, because there's an old thing I had on Season 1. And the reason why I'm heading over on the Season 1 map is because I want to show you guys who don't know about it, I want to show you guys what it is. And then we're going to head over to a creative world to see if any of the mechanics have changed for it. And then we are going to build it on the server. Now, I do want to show you guys the base progress that's been done, but I mean, it's kind of super dark. So, I'll go sleep real quick. Okay, so we're over by the base, and you might actually see 2 new things already. Now, the first thing is that we've now got a cow farm that's filled up with cows. I bred a lot of them. We got some wheat here as well. So that's good. That's a lot of cows. It's a lot of cows, actually. I haven't killed any because I want looting before I do so. Now, over here, I recorded this and made an episode out of it, but I didn't really, I didn't really want it to be an episode because, I mean, look at it. It's literally just glass and trees. Now, this is a tree farm, in case you guys didn't know, where I can basically just go in and then go and chop down trees, or I can get leaves pretty quickly. Now, and I made that because I was actually running out of leaves, because I have to be building this many trees over at the actual base part. So yeah, the next thing we're going to be taking a look at is the, wait, oh, I thought I couldn't see these guys. I couldn't see the cats. They were just gone for me. Okay, but yeah, next thing we're going to be taking a look at is the trees, updated trees. Haven't really done much more than that, but you can see it's a lot of work. Like, I did, this one was almost done last ep. Maybe we'll go do a clip with Gizmo. Maybe that will be fun, or someone else. I want to do more clips with people. But as you can see, I've also done this tree where I redid the entire thing. I redid the branches on this. and made a tree out of it, made a tree out of that. So we've got, and then I made some more branches. So I'm gonna be doing all like this because they still look different, but I really do like how I'm doing this. So we've got a lot of big trees. There's no, oh, look at this. This is like an ocelot temple. Like, they love spawning here, they love being around. But you can see we've got one tree here, excuse me. Now this looks a bit odd. Yeah, it looks like someone just chopped it off. I'll fix that. Now this one is my first tree and my least favorite because it goes in like that and it doesn't really look like a tree in my opinion, but we'll keep it. Then we've also got one here and one there, and the sun is really blocking the view. Maybe that's why some people voted no on shaders. And then I've also added, look at this, it's going to be the best detail that you've ever seen. Boom, this thing right here. You can't even see it. I don't know if I ever explained the lamps as well. They're just pretty simple, trapdoors and logs and that. But yeah, so that's what I've been working on. I think I also extended this to go into the tree. That's sort of where we're dropping that off, which I think is fine. So, let's head on over to the Season 1 map of the Moon SMP. Okay guys, so we're over by my base on Season 1. Or, well, my temporary farming town, spawn town base basically. And I've turned off the texture pack and shaders so you guys can get like a real glimpse of how it was. And you already see it now, what we're going to build. But if you come down here through my little way, we've got this awesome thing where chickens, they fly out the wall and then they come down here. Now this, I'm going to hop into spectator real quick. It's my chicken shooter. Now this is basically the design of it. You can see there's a tripwire that hits the chickens, and then it sends a signal, and it has like a bit of a delay, and then the slime block and a piston makes the you can see it shoots out the chicken like this. Duck. And basically this chicken farm is just a really simple chicken farm, and we don't really care about it being lossless or not because, you know, it's literally just meant to get eggs, just bends out the eggs, and that's it. I think I'm going to do the sign, and then I'm going to work around it. I feel like that would be a lot easier, because that way we don't have to, that way I can build the farm, and then I can build around it, and that way it won't be super, like, annoying to fit the design inside of the chicken and all that stuff. So I'm gonna hop on and create a world and then design it, and then I'll show you guys the final result once it's working. Okay guys, so it is currently super late, and I just noticed whilst editing that I accidentally muted my mic during the recording, and sorry for the lines here, it's a shader bug. I don't know how to fix it, but when selecting blocks, right, I'll actually mute my mic, so I gotta change that at some point. But this is the design that we have. Basically, they lay eggs, and then they get shot out. They go down, hit a trip. Well, they get shot out from here because there's clock here. Then they flow down a tripwire, or they hit a tripwire, and then they get shot out. Now, I will change the design a bit. I think I'll mention that in the later on clip. So if it doesn't really make sense, then yeah, where they get stuck here. So I've sort of like made a little improvement on it. But that is the design, guys. Don't really know what else to say, but you can see they get shot out, and then they should land down here, all of them, which is nice. So what I'll do now is I'll go over to the next part of the episode. So here it is, guys. I have changed this a bit, I must say so. I decided because I was looking at the creator wall that we had, and some of the chickens will get stuck in between this. So now I've made a little way for them to go down and die at, in case that ever happens. Let's do something like this for this stuff. I've got a lot of my wool in that now. So yeah, I just went to grab some more stuff from the chest and all. But one thing I do want to do is grab or take all this stuff. I'll put it in here for now. Just all of that is good. Now grab as many eggs as I can. And I need a bridge up here. And I kind of want to do it like over here or something. And it is working really well, in fact. Like it's well, to be honest, I haven't tested it, but it looks really good. It looks really good. It should be fine. Oh, hello chickens. Oh, it's good. We're already getting a decent amount of chickens. Now I decided to put carpet on top of here because it seems like they can get stuck in the hoppers sometimes, and I'm not really a big fan of that. Can we do something along the lines of this? Would this not work? Yes. Okay, that works. And okay, they'll just walk over if anything. I guess I can do like so. and then it should be easier, because that way I can just spam it and we should be good. Of course, they do take a bit of damage whenever you do this, but I think it's fine. I don't really need it. Oh, I had like almost exactly enough dirt for this. Like, it was close. Let's do that real quick, and then let's get all of this into the hotbar. Let's just start doing this. Now, I am using macros with this. I don't use macros on other servers and SMPs because it just speeds it up so much. Like, let's say I'm building a tree, right? Building those trees is going to speed up the leaf placement so much. Or by so much. Now, I need to eventually come up and breed these, or I can go to spawn and grab some more of the eggs. But basically, what I'm planning on doing here is, Akmo has his own chicken shop, right? And I'm generally not a fan of it, because he calls it organic and stuff. I mean, it is organic. Every chicken farm is organic, unless you give them, like, growth hormone. I can't speak. Unless you make them grow quicker than they should. Let's say that instead. And give them weird food and all that good stuff. And we don't do that. And he says that my chicken isn't organic, right? But instead of fighting Akmo, because I don't want to do that. I don't want to fight him. So instead of doing that, I've got like this little book written. Now basically, I own the service called Local Chicken Delivery. Local Chicken Delivery. Yeah, I decided to call it that for no reason whatsoever. By the way, totally forgot to say this. We're not using shaders until I have fixed that issue. I don't know what it is. I'm too scared to play around with the settings. But we need to go to Akmo's base. But I've got this book written. And I think I'll show you guys the book once we get over there. And here we are, guys, over by Akmo's little base. Now, let me show you. His so-called organic chicken farm, right? Okay. So first of all, we come in here. Cool. But if we make a turn here, this is literally his chicken farm. It looks exactly like mine. The only difference is that his is like a bit more compact. It's basically the same size. But his is like... whenever the chicken thing shoots out, it will dispense an egg as well. So, like, it's just super noisy. But I think what we're gonna do is not complain about anything. I forgot something, so I will just borrow some stuff from him. Can we find it? Is it in here? Akmo, do you not have this? There you go. So I want to grab 8 pieces of wood. I think he'd be okay with that. If not, I'll give it back to him at some point. But we need to grab that. And I'm sorry, Akmo. I love you and all. But I need to make 8 as well. I'll give it back to him. Like, I have a giant tree farm now. I've got like stacks upon stacks of this. But I want to do this. I want to block this off. Put the chest in here. And I want to do something along the lines of this. For Akmo. Okay, there you go. That should be easy. Now this says chicken business. I hope there's no spelling mistakes because I signed the book already, but let's have a read. Dear Akmo, we recently noticed that your organic chicken has been doing well in sales, and we would like to know if you would want to cooperate with us. He's well, I guess that's... It sounds like I just want his money. Our goal is to provide everyone on the server free food without having to care about getting sick or in major need of hospitals. We've therefore decided to temporarily close our business for a redesign. Now, we are not saying that we had bad chicken, but as of now, we want to improve our chicken's taste and make sure that the chickens are treated well. I know you would want that too, and let's be honest, both of our companies use killing machines for our chickens. Now, we spent a few days at the drawing board and we've come up with a solution to this problem. Hit us up for more information, your local chicken delivery. Now, you can, this is Kotie, by the way, I wrote that. You can see that I have signed the book because it literally says so. So what I want to do is literally just put it in here and then I'll give him a message or something like that. But I think what I'm going to do for now, guys, because I think this is actually getting really, like, we're getting really far into the episode, is, I want to go back to the chicken farm, design something around it of some kind, and then I'll be back. You know what, guys? I'm looking at this, right, and I'm thinking, I don't know what to do with this. So I think what we could potentially do is I could end the episode here, and You guys could give me suggestions on this, because I was thinking I can't really make a chicken because the legs would have to be this tall. I guess they could have to be this tall, and then the body could go up, and maybe to up here, body, head, shoot them out of the mouth. You know what, guys? I have no idea on this, so I think what I'm gonna do is I'm not gonna do anything about this as of now. This is the farm. This is what it looks like. Now, I don't know if it's working yet. I assume it is. I'm not even going to wait. I assume it is working because, you know, the way that I made this on the creative world and, like, the fact that I replicated almost entirely, then I know that it's going to be good. But, you can see if I just bridge up here, we should be good. Yep. So, chicken spawn out of that dispenser. Fly down, hit the slime block, they go out, land into this hole. So I think that's going to be it for this episode, guys. I hope that you did enjoy it. If you did, make sure to leave a like. And if you know anything about the shaders thing or what to build, then make sure to comment down below and tell me. But yeah, this has been Kotie, and I'll thank you guys for watching. Have a nice day. Like a really nice day, please. Just have a nice day. Just always have a nice day. Okay. I'll see you guys in the next I already said that. Goodbye.